MD Supplement Superstore, #1.
Shawn Ray here at the Embassy Suites in Las Vegas. We're joined by Elvis Presley right here and Josh Wade. Josh, tell them a little bit about yourself, where you came from and how you came to be.
Yeah, my name is Josh Wade. I'm actually from Citrus Heights, which is in Sacramento, California. I've been coming up through the ranks. Basically, my first shows, 2006 Sacramento Bodybuilding Championships. I won as a middleweight, and that kind of got me started, realizing that I kind of think I have a future in this sport. It's something I really enjoy, and hey, maybe I'm good at it. Just climbed up, won the California State Championships in 2011 before I went on to the USAs, and jumped into super heavyweights, which I wanted to get there eventually anyways, and cracked top 5. I got 5th in the super heavyweights, my first attempt there. Last year, thought I'd needed to stay in the supers and actually dropped to 10th at the USAs, and then decided the heavyweights is where I belong. So 5 weeks past that, went to the North Americans and finished 2nd last year in the heavyweight class. Basically just strictly on conditioning. Conditioning is what Shawn Ray always preaches, and as I've always been known for as far as conditioning goes. Just slightly missed a little bit on size. With the size that I put on from last year to this year, oh yeah, I'm coming into the USAs, a completely shredded package, but a lot fuller and bigger. Top of the heavyweights, weighed in at 223, and the scale's weighing a little bit light here, just so you know. So basically top of the heavyweights, best condition I've ever been in. I've been working with George Farah. And if anybody that knows George brings his athletes in condition, and now I got a little bit of the size and the fullness to basically match it. So I'm gonna be the top of the heavyweights, great conditioning, and that's how I'm looking forward to a very good showing tomorrow.
Yeah, you sound like you're pretty confident on the work that you did in the offseason, but what did you do in the gym that was significantly different to give you that confidence now?
Just what everyone else actually has been talking about a lot more. Phil Heath, Jay Cutler, basically all the guys, the mind-muscle connection, Kai Green especially. But, Kai Green, another George kind of, thing, but it's that mind-muscle connection. I was able to connect with connect with the contractions of the muscles so much better this year. My arms and back really came up to improve. Now I'm a lot more symmetrical, but that's what it was really. The off season was, and it wasn't just about all the, the crazy heavy weight. It was really about the Kai Green mentality of feeling the muscle contract, feeling every motion through the muscle, and knowing you're getting the maximum stimulus that's possible. That's what the difference really was. This off season was training smarter, training more focused, and completely disciplined. Obviously, diet has to be disciplined. But the off season, there was no break. There was no break from last September to this July, and the improvements are going to show tomorrow.
Well, so then what happens in the next 24 hours? Actually, you have less than that. So what will you do between now and then to prepare yourself physically for the stage?
Well, it's kind of for me was a good thing, because I was able to. I kind of needed to make a weight, so you're kind of just basically staying right where it needed to be to make that weight, to make sure that I made that weight. And then now when I'm able to fill up, now the skin will tighten up with it without having to pull too much water. It really was just basically just when the filling up happened. So now it's I'm going to peak even more perfect, I believe, just be due to the fact that I actually had to make weight and didn't come in and then drop down. Well, now I'm able to actually, fill up and tighten the skin.
Have you started doing that now, or?
We're about to right now.
So can we get a sneak peek before you start or not?
Yeah, of course.
All right, well, let's take a peel off, man. Let's just check him out, man. He's about to get on the stage in 24 hours. He's going to make some changes nutritionally and with his water and carbs and dry up and put a little bit more color on as well. Probably practice a little bit more posing, get a little bit harder, a little bit more drier. And then he's going to stand next to some of the best amateur bodybuilders that the USA Weekend has to offer, looking for that elusive pro card. 2 years ago, winning the California Championships, coming in second at the North Americas, looking for #1 here in Las Vegas in 24 short hours. So we got the prejudging, and then after prejudging, you're going to have to do it all over again on a Saturday night. But you've got to make the top 5 here at the USA.
Yes, of course. That's the goal. Anytime you come to a national show, is top 5. Top 5 is the awards. Top 5 is the posing. I feel like I now. George told me last year after the North Americans that when I finished second. That was really good. I'll never knock anybody. You look back at pictures. Normally, when you look back at pictures, is when you kind of realize, hey, you know, maybe I wasn't quite there. George told me, when you're ready to be a pro, you'll turn pro.
There you go.
And that's what I've been thinking this whole year. And now, yes, I'm coming in confident, not egotistical, not cocky, but confident, because I know that I feel like I now have the look to be a pro.
Well, in 48 hours, we're going to find out if we get some confirmation. So for Mr. Wade, keep an eye out for him. Look for him in the heavyweight division on Saturday night at Artemis Hall. For MuscularDevelopment.com, I'm Shawn Ray.
MD Supplement Superstore, #1.